Bonaventure Hotel in the freight elevator. And I drove home to Pasadena, and I woke up the next morning, and I said, where's my bass? So I went back downtown to Bonaventure, and it was still in the freight elevator. It's really awesome. It was this bass, too. So that's two. I'm not going to push it anymore. Rockwell, are we streaming?
Yes, we are.
Oh, hello, everybody in the internet, all over the world. Welcome to the, I want to get this right, the Koolauloa Music Festival. And I think it's really important that we mention that this festival is funded by the American Federation of Musicians Performance Trust Fund. And we do a lot of Musicians Performance Trust Fund gigs here, much of it thanks to Robert Shinoda, who's our Secretary Treasurer of the union. And that fund was established, I think, in the 1950s, and it was an agreement with the American Federation of Musicians, with the record companies. And they said, you're recording all this music, so to help support the musicians, because anyway, it's a long thing, but basically every time something is recorded, the record companies contribute to this trust fund. And the purpose of the trust fund is to put on concerts. It could be jazz, classical, pop, country music, any kind of music. It pays the musicians to put on free concerts. They're always free, and most often it's an educational component attached to it. So what was great this week, we'll have our two Hawaii Youth Symphony Jazz combos. We'll play the first hour, and all of the professional musicians that are the house band of the festival. It's myself, Mr. Okimoto, Robert Shinoda, Tommy James, Alan Wan. We did a workshop with the Youth Symphony students for 2 hours on, I think it was Tuesday. We had a great time. And we also rehearsed with the singers that Rockwell Fukino brought in. These are some high school, middle school, and I think post-high school students. And we rehearse with them, and that's definitely an educational opportunity. So it's a really great thing. We really love it. And I'm just going to say that usually the Youth Symphony combos are larger than this. But because it's spring break, a lot of them are on trips. But the ones that weren't are very happy to be here. We had a lot of fun at the workshop. And what we decided to do is, this is basically a version of Hawaii Youth Symphony Jazz 2 combo. But we asked Alan and Tommy, and I'm covering bass, to play. We're going to play together with them. And so when the groups play on their own, their environment is a little more structured. But, this is jazz. So I said, okay, we're going to do the same tunes, but we don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, we kind of know, but stuff's going to happen. It's going to be different. So it's a great experience for all of us. So the 3 tunes we're going to do are Blues in the Closet by Oscar Pettiford, and Bright Mississippi by, who's the composer of Bright Mississippi? Don't look. Thelonious Monk. Thank you. Good job. Good job. And lastly, we will, is that the, no. No, the second song we're going to do is St. Thomas. And who's that by? Sonny Rollins. Good. Okay, so we're going to do those 3 tunes, and then we're going to switch to the Jazz 1 combo. So thanks for being here. We've never done it like that before, so that was really so, okay, we're gonna switch off to Jazz 1, and we'll be back in a few seconds.
Better rest a little bit. Is it getting warm? Nah. It's pretty cool in here, huh? Yeah. It's hard, huh? I think we need like, dude, when we do the township, it's getting hard, man. Yeah, so this guy's dancing. I'm gonna to try to see if educating different people. Pretty cool. I'm always put in that situation where I don't know what I'm doing until it makes sound. All the time. That's the only way to learn it, is what I say. Yeah. In this, you gotta learn the hard way. It makes you know your gear a lot more.
100%. Are you a one-man crew or is it other guys?
Well, it's just me. I usually mix. I mix. Normally the venues have everything for me.
Right.
I usually bring my own mixer and my own mics, but my tool, your tools and stuff. But normally I do my own private stuff. I have everything to do it. So.
Hey, Eve.
Coming down, Megan.
Never had it.
No.
I had this cold.
Well, I had him the last 2 years, my junior.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for your patience. Help me congratulate the Jazz 2 students, B, Aaron, Misato, and Elias. It's really great.
What time?
No, seriously, like that thing we did on Great Mississippi where we did the breaks, like we've never talked about that. We've never done it before, but I can't think of a better way to learn how to do that than with these guys and with an audience. It's cool. I think, of course, I'm preaching to the choir here because you folks are all music education fans, I know. But, we learned, one of the things, one of my favorite things about teaching jazz is, and this is a phrase that Wynton Marsalis, I heard him say once, he said one of the things about jazz is you learn how to adapt to the changing circumstances with a minimum of fuss. And I think that's such a tremendous life skill. I try to remind myself of that every day. Stuff happens, right? Just go, okay, I'll do this. It's cool. It's no big deal. And I love seeing that in these students. I want to acknowledge, we have some people from the Youth Symphony here. See Bert, Hannah, and Lauren. Super supportive staff and administrators of the Youth Symphony. Please remember to support the Youth Symphony when you have the opportunity. They do tremendous work. There's, I think, last number I heard was it involves 700 students in the Youth Symphony. They have 7 orchestras, 3 symphony orchestras, 4 string orchestras, string classes from the beginning level. There's this jazz program. Abe Lagrimas teaches the ukulele class, 2 ukulele classes. There's, I think there's bucket drumming, percussion. There's a string quartet or string class out in Nanakuli. I think they do something in Molokai. What else I'm forgetting? They do so much. They do so much for the youth of Hawaii, and we're really happy to be a part of it. And the jazz program is myself, Noel Okimoto, and Ryan Howe, and we work with the students together every week. It's a lot of fun. It really is. And we have our concert on, when is the concert?
April 27th.
Thank you, Hannah. You know, she is so amazing. April 27th. It'll be here. It'll be here. And it's free and open to the public. And I invite you to invite your friends. So anyway, the Jazz One is a relatively small ensemble to begin with. There's 2 guitars, 2 drummers, and 1 sax player now, and 1 bass player. But they're all on trips and stuff, and that's great because they're like, checking out colleges or going to visit family. And it's terrific. But we have, with Tommy, Alan, and myself, this is Carter on drums and Brody on guitar. And this group will also play 3 songs. We're going to do Moose the Mooch, which is a song by Charlie Parker. I'm going to ask the students, you should know the answer to this because you guys were at the Iolani Big Band Bash. What do you call it when you take chord progression for 1 song and then you write another melody to it? Like Bright Mississippi was written to the chord changes of Sweet George Brown. You're so close. Contra. Did you say it? Contrafact. Very good. Good job, Dee. Contrafact. I love putting them on the spot. So we're going to start with Moose the Mooch, which is a contrafact to rhythm changes to I-dot rhythm. And then we're going to play a Pat Metheny song called Minuano. And actually, Carter sings on this, so I don't know if he sings along with the melody. If you guys want to, you can put one of the boom mics up for the drummer. It's up to you. But he sings really loud too. So I mean, he's supposed to, because he's playing the drums and singing anyway. That's a Pat Metheny tune. And lastly, we are closing with Relaxing at Camarillo, another Charlie Parker tune. We're big fans of Charlie Parker of the Youth Symphony Jazz Program. Okay, so we're going to do this. All right, Moose the Mooch. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's Carter on drums and Brody on guitar. And now we're going to set up the festival band with Alan, Tommy, me, Noel, and Robert. Just give us a few minutes.
Singer starts singing, that's when it gets a little harder. Kind of. We're gonna find out. I did all I can to prevent feedback. So. Yeah. You know how to say about jazz players, they know how to control themselves. They're great. Actually, I come from that side of it. I'm used to it being
welcome everyone who's just joined us.
Yeah.
I think this is our 8th year doing this. Can you believe that? That's how fast time has gone by. So there's been 8 of these. We started out doing it just before the pandemic, and then we did the virtual live stream during the pandemic. So here we are 5 years later from that, and we're still carrying on. We're all still around, thank heavens. Okay. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us, thank all the participants. I'd like to thank these fine gentlemen back here who are willing to give their time and their talent to support the younger generation coming up. My name is Rockwell, and I started this as a teacher over at Castle High School way back about 7 years ago. I've known Robert, I think I met him back in 1980 for the first time, so it's like 40-something years already. But once again, a lot of people, I have some students here that are in the audience, and I want to explain something to them. Most local kids these days just listen to reggae. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? Local music is really good. But I think that jazz is a really important type of music for the kids to get and to learn and to become accustomed to because of the complex melody lines, rhythms, and structures if they're planning to advance in their musical careers. The other reason why is this, because most people don't realize this, but Hawaii artists, and from way back in the late 1800s and the early 1920s, actually were some of the most influential artists out in the national and international scene when it came to innovations in jazz. In particular, there was a gentleman named Kia Kealakai, and he actually took over the Royal Hawaiian Band from Henry Berger for a while there until the overthrow. And then after that, he decided to go off and create the Hawaiian String Band, which toured around. The interesting thing is they introduced flute, they introduced saxophone, and had stringed instruments. And because they could not play here because they were banned, they traveled to the mainland and to various parts of the world, and they performed and they became well recognized. So we do have local ties to jazz music. Our history goes back to that. And so that's what makes this even more important, that we introduce this younger generation to this art form. Because once again, there is a connection with our ancestors. All right, at this time, without further ado, I'm going to turn the time over to Alan and Robert and Tommy and Dean and Noel.
for a bass player friend of mine. That's why it starts with the bass, and the bass basically has a melody. The horn part is actually just a background thing. It's not important at all. It's really a bass. Yeah, it's a bass feature. And this tall, skinny, hopaholic guy whose father was from Rocky Mountains, mom was from the South. And he was born and brought up in New York, and he was in my first band. Great guy. Anyway, so yeah, that was Mr. Dandy. Mr. Dandy. All right. Next tune we'd like to do is a Horace Silver tune. Another contrafax. Right? What does that mean? It means melody written over existing chord changes. Right? So Horace Silver was one of the great guys to do this. And Split Kick is written over the changes of There Will Never Be Another You. So, anyway, Split Kick. I'll blab a second more while we're just going to turn on the AC for everybody. So the first time I heard this Split Kick was, I think it's on a Art Blakey album, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So this is on a Art Blakey Jazz Messengers recording. It was one of those classic tunes that, I don't know if it's a jazz standard, but man, that's a really hit hit. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, so let's play. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we gotta know it. Hey, all right. We do another original, this one by our pianist, Tommy James. And it's called Runs.
Tired. Message. Let me go change out the battery.
Whatever, man. Whatever you want.
Let's play 33 twice and then go.
Okay.
Okay, Anthony, thank you. Before we move any further, I'd like to thank some of the technical crew that's working with us tonight. Actually, they're on cameras and everything. Unfortunately, I know a number of people asked if we're recording it and if you could get a recording. And unfortunately, according to our agreement with the grant, we can't do that for you, but it is live streaming. And we hope that everyone who, relatives of yours who couldn't make it down here, they got a chance to watch it there. But I'd like to thank Jordan Gross. And Jordan, you're going to have to remind me of the name of your student again. Keahi. And Keahi has done a wonderful job. And Ed on camera here. We had Nathan who was helping out earlier today as well. And we lost him. Okay. So anyway, once again, we'd like to thank the technical crew for coming down and doing all the work. How about a round of applause for them? All right, there's going to be a short break, so you can go to the restroom. And then the next part of the program is my personal favorite. I'd like to introduce some young student singers for you who will be coming up and performing with them. The vocalists are coming from Roosevelt High School, Halau Kumana, and Washington Intermediate this year. And then I also have two other guest artists. They're a little bit more seasoned and veteran, but I'd like to introduce them to you tonight as well. So take a short little pause, walk around, stretch your legs, and we'll be back in about probably another 10 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes.
Good fun. You like directing? We're doing like a fast jazz. I was like cutting so hard.
like you from what I recognize, but more the voice. I recognize your voice.
That's my daughter, baby.
Oh, hi. I used to work with her with Patsy Mink. City Council.
We were just at City Council. Yesterday. Yesterday.
What
So
about
they welcome me back to, so they, yeah, I go to council.
yeah.
I retired at the end of 2004, so she wrote up my retirement.
Where did you retire from? Because last I heard you were doing some wedding business.
Oh no, that was,
Yeah, that's the last I've heard about you.
Maybe a little bit of music.
Huh?
Maybe a little bit of background music.
Oh, it's
If you
already,
can.
it's already going on.
No, I mean for the
Oh.
house.
Anthony, can you put on some?
I'm all USB-C now.
I was still, no, not at all. Yeah. I did not leave. I retired 10 years ago.
so you stayed,
Stayed with council services, yeah. And I was, just in the last week, I was thinking about Patsy because Title IX is coming up again as a news thing, Like, shit, boy.
so with this show, I was going over the pictures. My office was me.
She was kind of like the end of the era because after that, the politicians just hired gophers, pretty much. It was her era that they hired high-powered, smart people. After that, it's like, just go for it. Go get stuff. It was really less and less fun year by year. Yeah, less interesting staff. She took you to Washington? She's doing you a lot right now.
Hey. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Get something reliable.
I wouldn't say it was fun, but I lived in terror.
Toyota. Maybe this is in a Japanese car. You'd be pretty good. We learn how to do this.
But mostly I remember because I just got hired by the office, and I got hired assigned to Patsy. So as a first job kind of thing, it's like, holy shit, man, she was demanding.
Audio system that I want to get.
But at the same time, it was rewarding because I knew she read everything I wrote, which I can't say about most people that
That sound
I did work for.
It's like it's so crazy about how we do it. Those are like $15,000 systems.
It's at end of an era.
Portable.
Yeah. Well, I know. After I retired, I was doing
Well,
Channel
like,
Gateway.
I like doing the camera shot down. I like doing the switching.
Pacific Gateway is a different nonprofit. And they're in the extreme. You remember, right? We had all these housing projects in the German.
You need to get different shots. It's too hard for you.
It's a lousy design. I don't know why.
That shot
Apparently,
that took in the back.
whoever was monitoring the contract and the design of that building was sleeping. It's so lousy on design, physical design. No wonder Wendy's had a hard time with the project. It's just not made for any kind of customer-facing enterprise. Oh yeah, no, I know. He was working a year after I joined housing services. Yeah.
What do you? What year are you in for?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So why are you here tonight?
So,
Random.
My sister works with like some Okinawan thing. But they have a lot of kids that they try to teach.
Can I get all my singers to come up real quick? If you're wondering what that was all about, it's because I'm short, they're tall, so rather us having to adjust them like up and down all night long. Okay, so the rest of you, to my alma mater, if you're around my height, you come on this mic right here. And for the other taller ones, you come on this mic right here. Okay. That way we give Ed a break. He doesn't have to run and move mic stands up and down. Okay, we'd like to welcome everybody once again back to our concert here, this portion that I love the most. A long time ago, Robert and I were talking and came up with an idea that's meant to the young kids, and let's especially take the singers and let's give them an opportunity to play with a world-class band. And hopefully that will inspire them in their careers and their pursuits. My name is Rocco. Once again, I'm introducing myself to the live stream audience. And we'd like to once again welcome you to tonight's Koolauloa Jazz Festival. Once again, welcome and aloha, everybody. This is I Can't Believe This Stage show, 8th year, and now we're going to get right to the heart of it. These Hamana, or students, are very dear to my heart, and we love introducing you to them tonight. And our first singer we're going to bring up, she is a senior at Halau Kumana. Did I get that right? So, how's about a hand for Koolauloa?
this way. Switching it up to Love by Nat King Cole. It's for the way you look at me. All is for the only one I see. It's very, very extraordinary. It's even more than anyone can adore. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. True in love to make it. Take my hand and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. It's for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. True in love to make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you.
Okay, let's see. Everybody's closer. Okay, so next up what we have is Jason. And Jason's a student from Roosevelt High School. He's a junior. And he'll be coming up and doing a little variation on the song, Don't Dream It's Over.
There is freedom within, and there is freedom without. Trying to catch a deluge in a paper cup. Many battles ahead, many battles are lost.
probably sick of me telling this story anyway. So this is a former student of mine, and when she first started, it was during the COVID period. So it was all virtual and online. And the progress she's made over the many years has been phenomenal. And her growth and her confidence coming on stage. She's got a great voice, great stage presence. And part of this program is to mentor the younger generation so that they can go out and start pursuing a career if they want to. And I'm happy to say that at this time, she is actually gigging now and playing solo and being able to play music and get paid to do it. And occasionally I get to play with her now from time to time. Would you please welcome to the stage Lana Laverne.
No affection for years and years. Now I have it, and damn it is kind of weird. He tells me I'm pretty, don't know how to respond. Tell him that he's pretty too. Can I say that? Don't have a clue. With every passing moment, I surprise myself. I'm scared of flies, I'm scared of guys. Someone please help. 'Cause I think I've fallen in love this time. I blinked and suddenly I had a Valentine. What if he's the last one I kiss? What if he's the only one I'll ever miss? Maybe I should run. I'm only 21. I don't even know who I want to become. Every bone. La da di da da. Still think I'm falling in love this time. Da da, never know Cause the first one to ever like me back, I'm seconds away from a heart attack. How the hell did I fall in love this time? And honestly, I can't believe I get to call you mine. I blinked and suddenly I had a
Okay, it's always great to hear Lana sing. Right now, I'd like to bring, we're going to kind of delve into the younger age group. Up until last year, I was teaching high school students, but this year, I moved to Washington Middle School, and I'm teaching intermediate school students there. So we're going to be introducing, I was surprised because in my advisory class, the kids there, they just love to sing, you know. And so in one of my media classes that I teach, I have this young man who you're going to hear next. And I still do what I used to do back in the high school. I always run around to the kids and say, hey, do you sing? And they all look at me like, no, Miss, no. Okay. But I'm persistent, you know. So this next young man, I'd like to bring up, he's an 8th grader at Washington Middle School. Please welcome to the stage, Charlie James. You know, with a name like that, Charlie, you're gonna go far. Charlie James. By the way, do you know that Tommy's last name is James too? Distant relatives there,
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what it means, but I'll
Okay, Charlie, I'll eat a couple of musubis for that. Hey, you come to class next time I see you in the hall, I'll give you some musubis. Okay. I'll let you know that Charlie was just deadly nervous, you know. He didn't quite know what this was all about. And actually it took his band teacher to cajole him to come here. And then when he showed up yesterday, this is the first time he's really singing in public, doing a concert like this. So you did a great job, Charlie. Okay, so the concert tonight is not only about introducing younger students, but it's also introducing singers that you may not have heard about. I didn't know about this next singer until I answered a Facebook ad looking for a guitar player to back her up. And so, you know, normally I just bypass those posts, but I actually answered it. Next thing you know, I got a call from her to say come down and play with her. And it's been a wonderful experience since then. This next singer, she comes from Brazil, actually. And would you please help me welcome to the stage, Dea Neris.
I speak English, so guys, promise. Thank you, Uncle Rocco.
Thank you.
Obrigada.
That was a great day, huh? So I get to back her up. All these little gigs, and it's a wonderful thing. The next singer I'd like to bring up for you is from Roosevelt as well. The reason why I have a connection with Roosevelt is because actually, for a little while there, I was a guest school with the Mother Mele program. That's the educational youth music arm of Mana Maoli. And so when I was thinking of calling people, I wanted to kind of reach out to her kumu, Koolauloa, and bring her and Jason, both them, and invite them out to come and sing with us. So please help me welcome to the stage, Karina. beautiful song that you did for us. Okay, one of the, well, she died young. It seems like a lot of the great, many talented artists wind up kind of like going in a little wrong direction, and they wind up ending their lives a little bit too soon. So all you singers who came in here, don't do drugs, don't do alcohol. But we'd like to call Dea up here one more time. One of my favorite artists, Amy Winehouse.
Hello again.
Okay, the last thing we're going to have before we have our finale here. This student is in 6th grade. She's a 6th grader, and she's in my advisory class. And once again, what I did with my advisory class is that every single kid, see, because I came from MS schools, I was song contest leader, so everybody got to sing, okay? So in my advisory class, fortunately, they all love to sing. And then when I was listening to their voices, you know, I heard Vinay's voice. And she kind of stood up, and I asked her to come up and sing in the show tonight. Would you please give a warm welcome for Vinay? for these kids, to continue on their singing career and their singing paths. And singers, I need you to come to the stage here for our finale. Once again, I'd like to call them up and introduce them one by one. We have Koolauloa. Come to the stage, Koolauloa. A round of applause for Koolauloa. Then we have Jason. Charlie. Dea. Then Karina. And then Dina. Now I'm sure that you all know that Hawaii has a lot of gifted musicians, a lot of talented vocalists, guitar players, bass players, drummers. You saw a few of the younger ones earlier with the Hawaii Youth Symphony Jazz Ensembles. And so we'd like to once again invite all of you to encourage you to remind your representatives or anybody when they decide they want to cut music programs in the school, to write them letters and tell them don't do it. I know for a fact when I teach the young kids, many of them who are struggling with maybe problems at home or struggling just to find a direction, that music for a lot of these kids who the general academic system cannot reach is a real strong outlet for them in a way that they can find refuge in it, gain confidence in themselves, and be able to be successful in something, especially when we spend so much time telling them how terrible they are in other things. So it's really important to keep the music program alive throughout the whole public school system and the private schools. I am grateful to these guys behind us. Tommy on piano. Alan Ron on saxophone. Of course, Robert Shinola on guitar. Dean Taba on the bass. Aldo Kimono on the drums. Dina and Noel are doing a phenomenal job with exposing our young kids to jazz and complex music forms and just bringing them all along. Okay, so everybody line up on your mics. Let's take this show on. Once again, everybody, mahalo for being with us. I know it was a long night, but take care and drive home safely. And God bless all of you. And thank you for coming and attending this performance.
Let me do a quick favor real quick.
Job, man. You got a lot of fun songs. All the ballads. I was like doing jazz and like cut. It's all like fast.
Try to become interesting.
Yeah. Yours is all like dramatic, yeah. I was watching you I was like, dude, it's like you're editing right now. Okay.
So right there, you get to see who's experienced on the microphone. You can tell, yeah. There's a difference. Because when they're experienced, I'm cutting more. Because the closer you are to the microphone, there's the proximity. So all that mid-range is sometimes is good because that's the only way you can get the vocal to cut throughout to the vocal. But in this case, I was using the high end to cut through. Yeah. Yeah. Depends. If I have the same singer for 2 hours, then I rarely adjust. But since I had different singers, I don't know their levels yet, so I have to ride the fader. Yeah. Because there's no set amount of compression you can do, set amount of gain level that's going to be perfect every single time. No. You just really have to listen. The thing that stays the same most of the time, like 80% of the time, is the bass and the kick, 9 times out of 10. But actually, you shouldn't even have to touch anything else other than the vocal. To be honest. But use the high end to cut through in boomy rooms like this. You use your high end to cut through. Your problem is your low frequencies. No. You want it. If you have all your lows, then it makes the mix muddy, because the sound is bouncing all over the place in here. So if you cut all your lows and you prioritize your highs, because the high frequencies have a shorter distance. I'm not really coning it. It's just there's a certain frequency. I think it's like 2.5 that cuts through. And to me, it hurts because I've heard it so many times, but that's what works. So you can hear the vocal better right, over the loud noise. Yeah, it cuts out. Yeah. That one took me a while to learn. So if you can learn that really quick, you get like any sound gig. If you can nail your vocals, it doesn't care about how the band sounds. If you nail your vocal tone and all your vocals, you're fine. Yep. That's my tip. That's my tip on that. Is knowing if I were to learn anything first again, is the vocal. Learning your vocals first. EQing properly. So yeah. And then your low end. Mid range can wait.